In just 5 steps, I will show you a simple way you can use the powerful if function in Excel to create a simple inventory system. Step 1. Open Excel and create a new worksheet. Now, this is my worksheet and I will be populating my worksheet with some data. First, I'm going to define the column. You should do the same with me also. The next step, which is step 2, is to enter our inventory data. So I'm going to populate it. Now that we have populated our data, the next step, which is step 3, is for us to calculate the total value. In the total value in the F column, I want us to calculate the total value of each item using a formula. So in this cell right here, which is F2, I want you to put in this formula. All we are simply doing is using D2, which is D2, which is 10, multiplied by E2, which is $5, to get the total value. So we're going to press enter. And now we are going to, this plus icon right here, we're going to move it down so that the rest data will be populated, as you can see. Now, the number 4, which is step 4, is to determine the stock status using the if function. So how we're going to do that? We are going to be using the nested if here. It's going to contain 3 if. Just watch me type. What we are trying to see here is that if D2 is equal to 0, D2, remember D is a quantity, column D is a quantity column. But if D2, which is the first row in the quantity column, which is 10, if 10 is equal to 0, then we're going to put in out of stock. That means if the quantity is remaining 0, out of stock will be displayed under the stock status, under the first row of the stock status. So let's put in another if statement. What we are trying to see here is that if D2 is lesser than 5, remember, here is if D2 is equal to 0, then out of stock. Here is if D2 is lesser than 5, we are going to put in low stock. Low stock if D2 is lesser than 5. And remember, D is our quantity column. What we are simply saying here is that if D2 is lesser than or equal to 10, we put it in stock. If it is greater than 10, we put in plenty. That's why we type this plenty here. So now let's close our brackets. Remember, we have 1, 2, 3 brackets. So let's close our brackets. 1, 2, 3. So after you're done typing this, type in the formula carefully. After you are done typing this, you press enter on your keyboard. And guys, as you can see, we have in stock. For G2, we have in stock. And the reason is because from the formula you can tell, because our quantity is greater than 10. That's why we have in stock. So what we are going to do is we are going to drag this plus icon right here. We're going to drag it down so that we can populate other cell. Total value $0 is out of, 75 is plenty, 20 is in stock. So guys, there you have it. This is a very simple way to make use of the if function to create a simple inventory. See you soon guys. Thank you.